Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know I don't usually do the nighttime video while driving, but heading home. Just got some gas, got something to eat. By the way, gas now is leveling out around $4.10. I would say as the medium around here. I can find it as low as $3.95. I could also run into it as high as $4.30. So yeah, maybe $4.10, $4.15 might be the midpoint, like, for it all. Just fucking crazy. But that's not the subject of this video. Just remember, people promised you lower gas prices and more affordability because the other people didn't care about you. Hey, I guess that's a good segue to the actual topic, which is we're going to talk about the First Amendment again and how once again people keep getting things wrong on that. In particular, Jaden Ivey, formerly of the Chicago Bulls, so he came out and did a couple of videos. I think they said I didn't watch his videos because I wasn't really trying to hear it. I felt like I would have too much secondhand embarrassment. Not that I, agree with the things that he was said to have said. Just that, this person in front of me can't see. I just realized that. And they're going to be a problem. Because they shouldn't be driving at night. Anywho. Basically, he had I think there were some anti-Semitic things that were thrown out there. Maybe, and no, sorry. He's not the one with the anti-Semitic stuff. It was about the NBA supporting transgender rights and other, gender, non-cisgender causes. And he threw a fit about it. Basically, he didn't agree with it. He thought that they shouldn't be doing this. He said it goes against his religious beliefs and that they shouldn't be doing this and all that. And so the Chicago Bulls decided, you can't be going around saying this stuff like that. You can't, continue to preach such hateful messages. You have violated the NBA code of conduct. You're out of here. And so he comes back. He was like, what did he do? He didn't do anything right. He's mad that what he says has got him fired. And a lot of people, of course, in support of him, are screaming freedom of speech. Now, freedom of speech protects you from being prosecuted or attacked by the law, the government. If you say something, you can't get locked up just for saying it. Okay? You can be investigated, but you can't, the government can't, retaliate and be like, okay, let's go ahead and get this motherfucker. Because, say you say some shit like Trump is a dumb fuck who is doing his best to ruin this goddamn country. Federal government can't do anything to you. But here's the rub. If your job has, people, I need y'all to really, people can't drive in this area. That's going to be my next rant, I swear. I know y'all have heard it way too much, but goddamn. I just almost seen another accident in front of me, and I'm getting tired of that shit. Anyway, but, you can't, be punished by the law for saying that. You can be sued. It's a different thing. If somebody claims that you're slandering them and it falls under that rule, yes. That's not them hauling your ass off to jail or anything like that. More importantly, if your job has codes of conduct and there are things that they don't like, they ask you not to say or ask you not to do when you sign your contract, you can be fired. They don't have to keep you. Now, keep in mind too that you got to say whatever the fuck you wanted to say. So your freedom of speech hasn't been violated. What has happened, as I say all the time, is you felt consequences for your speech, which is something that you can do. There is no law that says there are no consequences for speaking your mind. It's never been that way. Never going to be that way. I need to seriously understand that. And I don't think he understood it. And it's a shame. Because he's very talented. Although he hasn't been doing well this year. Injuries have really fucked him over. But he's also fucked himself over. Because now it seems like he may be going through some things. People might think that he's having some issues, some problems. Just beyond this whole, anti, the homophobic stuff, anti-trans stuff, all of that.
Go past this light and take your next right onto University Boulevard.
Not my GPS allowed, but yeah, people might think there's something going on and he might need some help. Maybe he's gotten with something like some fanatic group or something. I heard people speculate that are
turn right onto University Boulevard.
Him, to have these views. Who knows what's going on with the man? But hopefully he can get himself straight, get healthy, get on with another team, and continue his career, and just learn a lesson from this. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't just think y'all can just say and do whatever the fuck you want, and there not be consequences in life. People really have lost that, maybe they never had it, but it seems like people really have lost that, idea. It's non-existent in their brain, and I don't get it. But, hey, hopefully, he can get his stuff together, and this won't be the end. And that's the thing, you can bounce back from stuff like that. Especially when you're, it's sad to say it this way, but when you have talent that can be worth somebody to utilize, you have skills and talent that someone may covet, you can just about, the funny thing, you can just about do damn near anything and still be afforded another opportunity. I have seen few things that have been you can't come back from this. That's why I always say there's no such thing as cancel culture. I don't understand why people think there is such a thing as cancel culture. Again, always been consequences in life. Some people have been able to repair them. Some people just fell off a cliff and just couldn't do anything, But there's no canceling of a person. It just doesn't work that way. But yeah, I wasn't going to talk about Nick Cannon and Chili too long with this, but I just realized I've reached the limit of this video of my ramblings. So I'll save that for another video maybe. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you all are making it. Hopefully things aren't as bad, as they could be for you, given the situation that we're in and the stuff that we're going through as a nation, as a world, But yeah, I just hope you all are doing well. So, all right, I'm done with my long ass rant. You guys take it easy. Have a good night. One last person who can't drive. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.